Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues. Where we last left off, we took out the hand dogs, we established the baggers under Goddard here. The NCR faction under the new American Republic is now stronger than, I'd say, any other faction here. They're in their own, they're in their own, they're in their own. Mid-Sappy's on its own. Santa Anna is the closest I have as a threat. Because he has 696, possibly 696 full divisions compared to my 247. Mind you, my divisions are strong, fully man-powered, fully equipped with the best weapons possible. Our objective for this next episode, we have war goals. I did have war goals. It's actually unclicked it, but I have war goals on this country because they hold the Tucson's area, or Tucson, Arizona. That area should be mine or the Republic's, as President Grant C. Hayes. I have finished out his entire tree of extra focuses. I'm currently on the trees that deal with post Caesar. First off, I am going to finish with deprogramming the Legion. So, deprogramming the Legion, Caesar and his ideology brainwashed hundreds, even thousands of people. It will take a long time to erase the Legion's influence from people's minds. And my intention is not to bite off more than I can chew. I think I'm done with naval. I'm done with not this. This is definitely not done with, so I should probably work on it. Alright, good to have that. Decisions here are all done. Roaring economy. Fully funded military. Such things like that. Hope you're all doing well today. So we have the 80s, which are not going to be hard to take on. They're in a war right now with the sleepers right here. Not going to be a big deal. So first things first, we're going to free the slaves. When our Ranger Vanguards enter Flagstaff, they did not expect slaves being the majority of the population. Thousands of slaves, bound in chains, found themselves emancipated under our rule. Even now, there are slaves waiting to be liberated from the Legion's clutches. So we up our compliance in all those, and we increase our manpower by 1,000. Now, I fully understand that Santa Anna has no manpower to speak of. He's got a ton of robots, but he's got 9,000 aircraft. Now, if we're going to go to war with him, we're going to need to make sure we are secure in anti-air, aviation, and ground, which I'm going to manpower for now, but there's always a possibility I could be caught flat-footed. So there's a lot of mobile mechanized. I even have like a small group of tanks. So and there's always a chance that Texas might get involved and Shale might get involved. Since we have freed the slaves, now we have the Emancipation Act. You should probably do reverse, but whatever. Dubbed as Tandy's Law, due to Tandy's stance against slavery, Emancipation Act entitled All People Enslaved by the Legion Compensation and Promise of a New Life. Perhaps with given enough time, our citizens in Arizona can match our citizens in California. Doubtful, but we have plenty of money. money that we print, money that we relegate, money that we force upon other factions. So take that what you will. No need to go into monetary policy of the worlds. Never mind that, you know, all conflict, all strife, all bullshit has always been over freaking currency, but I think Mr. Gaddafi right now is regretting his choices, saying, hey, I'm gonna start my own currency. Citizen integration. Settling some of our California citizens to our new territories will spearhead the integration of a new lands by spreading the California ideals and culture. Who really wants that? Speaking nowadays. I can say that. I'm a Californian by birth. I have to say that before, by birth, not raised. My parents were refugees from California. Introduce technology. So we're just going to go from left to right. For the Legion slaves, automation is nothing but magic. We will slowly introduce technology to the Legion lands, greatly improving the living standards and factory output of the workers living there. You gotta do that slowly. Very slowly. That's what I'm gonna do. And when I go to war with him, I'm going to hold him by his pants. Kick him in the ass.
I'm gonna hit him hard on the right flank. Here's where we hold my nose. Kick him in the ass. Come on.
And let him exhaust his robot armies against me. And I'll have robots holding the coasts and my rivers. I'm gonna act like Kimball and set up these big speakers that just says, join us. The most eerie freaking sound you play as a small faction when NCR gets next to you. It's like, oh, you're either going to be absorbed in NCR or it's going to be a quick game over. Because they're going to just declare war on you if you say no. No, I don't want the NCR dollar. Oh. As Michael Jordan says, I took offense by that. Old slaves, new workers. As we repair more and more derelict factories, old slaves fill the workforce requirements. Factories are simpler to their work under the Legion. Factories are similar to their work under the Legion, but this time they have a wage and entitled to certain rates. It's still an improvement compared to the old system, but it's probably not ideal. Eventually, Vault City's going to just declare war on them. I can see it happening. I think Lynette is a descendant of the character from number 2 of Fallout 2. And that woman was annoying. Speak of it, spark of industry. In order to further the transportation of resources, we will bind Arizona and New Mexico to our railway system. This will encourage new economic development in the area. Hey, let's get those powder gangers. Force them to make the railroad. Except for they got explosive collars on that we took from the Brotherhood. Hey, since we have robots being made at an accelerated pace, let's start making regiments of them. Now they are not going to be used as frontline like troops. They're going to be security for all those rivers, because I know that bastard South is going to send up boats. Allow tribal identities. Legion tried its best to erase any reminder of the tribal identities it absorbed. We will allow the tribes to practice their customs as long as they do not break the Republic's laws. memories of the 82. Let's talk about the 82 tribes. For some, 82 tribes that the Legion absorbed is a faint dream. For others, memories of the 82 tribes lives on. Hangdogs, Twisted Hairs, Apache, 10 Signs. We will make sure these atrocities never be repeated. There's added compliance. We get more manpower for it, so. Oh, these are already done. Now we were gonna set up fleet. Or not fleet, river security.
2,000 years later.
We got now a static defense for those rivers. So if something happens, you'll be partially prepared. Speaking of prepared, did we already build those? Yes, we did. That's really nice. Because we have so many factories. Now something that should be increased is this. Just keep pumping them into those. Already got air defenses. Let's get some naval dockyards going. Tribal lands. We have a vast amount of land we do not use, nor control. If we allow the tribals to use these lands, we can gather their support. Okay. We had a bunch of workforce. Good. Somebody's war dancing again. Hunt the Centurions down. We should probably have done this first. We finally eliminated the last few Centurions that remained in our lands. With the Centurions gone, remaining Legion cells will dissolve into petty gangs devoid of any leadership. Look for those big frickin' hats they wear. Grant amnesty. Really? We will provide amnesty for any legionary willing to lay down their weapons and surrender to the Republic. They will be rehabilitated, quote, into the society for a few years. But many, it's a better life than being petty raiders. Okay. So lowers resistance. And the cult of Mars. Republic has many laws that protect the freedom of worship. While it's hypocritical to the ideas of the Republic, we cannot allow the people to sympathize for the return of the Legion. So we're going to lose 20%. We have banned the cult of Mars. What shall we do next? We shall bring true synthesis. Perhaps it was inevitable. The synthesis of two cultures so diametrically opposed to one another. Despite what Caesar argued for the last decade, Rome's strength came from its democracy, not from tyranny. I cannot declare wars. What are you talking about? Now we will decide the fate of Arizona. We're gonna settle the Mojave. Legion overrun our fortifications across Colorado River years ago. With our victory against the Legion secure, it is time to restore our rule over this side of the Colorado. Fate of New Mexico. We must decide the fate of New Mexico. Okay. Oh, speaking of which, let's core another part. Fate to New Mexico. I have a lot of choices here. So I could Ideals of the Federation, which Summers Federation as a puppet. I can make it the Eastern Frontier, which is mine. I can make it Unlikely Heroes. New Mexico State receives invitation to join the NCR. Or I can make it my own, because it is the Republic. Really? Okay. I think the Eastern Frontier would be good. Despite the distance, we need not relinquish our control over New Mexico. Instead, we will empower our sympathizers in the area, turning New Mexico into the Eastern Frontier. Because this is the new American Republic. And they need a little more space right there. I do believe somebody screwed up. They gave 2 spaces here, but only 1 space here. You know, you should, there's a term for that. I forgot what it was called. We have the I can see that Lone Star. The Brotherhood, I should be known that The Brotherhood. I should have known they would be present in such a place as Texas. Not even independence of the old world Lone Star State could stop them from getting their grubby claws sunken into the brains of everyone there. Besides those nice fellows in Austin, everyone there is complicit in being brainwashed by the Brotherhood. They must be brought under the proper comfort of the new American Republic. So we're going to invite the Houston Rockets in, and we're going to get claims on all the other areas. And every month. So we seem to be losing people right now. It would appear they have joined the NCR. Oh, we could declare war upon them. And them. And them. Shall we do such a thing? Test our might before taking on Santa Ana? Yeah, I'm going to save that one till we have fully embedded in the area. We should probably finish this up. Blast from the past. The canon revolutionized warfare, rewriting the playbook time and time again. It seems that the wasteland has forgotten the canon. For so many nations forgo its usage, however, the NCR's unique position to gather and make use of such weaponry. Sometimes Drummond fully intends to do so. Deathclaw ate our team. Crap. Heavy artillery. The Brotherhood power armored is the finest in the wasteland. Too bad it cannot stand up to a howitzer from half a mile away. You have that volley crap. Look to the west. There's a feeling when I look to the west. It makes my spirit eerie for leaving. Cry for leaving. But it's about time we found out what's beyond the horizon. Declare war. Oh, and just kick him in the head. Deploy the cannons. That was quick. Good job.
Yeah?
Then we're going to move on Shale next. We're going to pick them apart bit by bit. Now, Shale definitely doesn't have... He has like 6 aircraft. Okay, it's also fully covered. So,
What is it?
you guys okay in tip-top condition? Let's go after Shale. Actually, don't invade. Just... We're going to see how well power armor bites up. Oh, we're being pushed back a little bit.
Had enough?
Even fortresses are being pushed back a little bit. Let's see how the war goes, though. They lost 2,000 in that little push, though. That's the thing.
Honored to speak with you, sir.
Deploy the cannons. And start pushing them. Now the opposite. Here, just take care of that. They are without equipment, so not too worried about it. See? Done just like that. They obviously bypass them for later. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah?
Means our border with Mexico will increase, but we'll have enough men to cover said area. We'll start using robots to cover some points too. All right. We have a mandate. We have a goal. These poor, poor people in the bayou have been oppressed for so long by the Texas Brotherhood. We shall end that today. Declare! Hopefully it's enough. How's the war going? Those losses on their side is staggering. Yes, you could come. Yes. Here, I'll just push the call button on everybody. Oh, that was the one I didn't want to push the call on. Crap. Start pushing. No, I don't want your expeditionary forces. Who is just... Oh, these little bastards are justifying on me. Oh, they're justifying on the Houston Rockets. So we got 185 days before that.
Yeah?
Oh, we forgot to fire the rockets. We have unfortunately lost... That's not us. That's 12,000 for them. So all we lost is 3,000 for their 27. So something that we should have done is mop up. Those power armor and mechanized units are doing really good in pushing, but they're also bypassing several units. So they will take care of these pockets that have been neglected. Done. The only persons left is patrol. The patrolman. Which...
What's up? What is it?
all we need to do is set up these guys. They have still over 100 days before they can declare their war on Houston. And this war's over. This will be mine. And then the rest, including them, will be mine. I don't care.
Yeah?
Bayou, be happy I'm not asking for yours.
Hello. Honored to speak with you, sir.
All right, with that done, we could focus everyone down south now. This is the 651 possible division army versus my 647 confirmed division army, with 4,000 planes versus their possible 11,000. Though I bet you my planes are a lot more advanced than theirs. So thank you so much. We'll end this here. Thank you so much for watching. And I so hope you have a good rest of your day. And see you again next time for the new American Republic. So long. Ta-ta.